Masterfigures, and welcome to a brand new video. Now today, it's a bit of a different one. Ignore the fact that I've got a Liverpool shirt, that has got nothing to do with this topic. Pretty much what it is I'm going to be talking to you guys about my opinions on what matches I would like to see at WWE SummerSlam. Now obviously, people who don't really like wrestling or don't watch wrestling won't really bother with this video. If you don't like wrestling, you will not be interested because you wouldn't have a clue what I'm talking about. But I know a few members of the people who subscribe do watch WWE. So let's get into these matches that I think, not I think are going to happen. I want to see. And I have a bit of a storyline on how they can do it. So, first things first, let's get into the first match, which I think is probably most likely gonna happen. It might not be a match, it might be the reveal, but all I know is I think it's gonna be Luke Harper and Eric Rowan with the Breezango Fashion Files. Pretty much, what do I think is going to happen? I think Luke Harper and Eric Rowan are the people that did it, with the lights going off and being dragged out, kind of leads into it. So I think it will be Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Do I think there'll be a match? Maybe not. I think it'll just be the reveal. But yeah, I think the reveal would be Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan, Billy. Fucking hell. We go on to our next match, which I would love to see. Now, the reason why I would love to see it is the two competitors in this match are Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor. The reason why I like it is because it's pretty much like the Dark Force meets the Demon, Finn Balor, and the whole Demon thing. But the addition of Elias Samson might make things interesting. I've turned this match into a triple threat between Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor and Elias Samson. Now the reason why I've done that is because Elias Samson has been, I would say, semi-feuding with Finn Balor at the moment. They've been going at it for, I think, the last month or so now. And now Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor have been feuding as well. And it'd be a good first match to get Elias Samson's first match on a pay-per-view. Be really, I wouldn't say special, but it'd be nice, a nice triple threat. I know what you're probably thinking. Really, another multi-man match on this show where we've already got that fatal four-way. But that's what I would like to see. I would like to see Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor, and Elias Samson. Should be good, that one, if it happens. Another one that I think is going to happen, which I have a bit of a storyline with, is Owens versus Jericho. So Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. Now, if you didn't know about SmackDown, last week on SmackDown, Chris Jericho returned, and had a triple threat with AJ Styles and Kevin Owens for the title, which AJ Styles won back from Kevin Owens. Now, what I think is going to happen in the one-on-one match they're going to have between Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. What I think is going to happen is Chris Jericho is going to interfere and cost Jericho that title opportunity, which sets them up for a match at SummerSlam, which continues their long-going rivalry. So we'll have Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens. That really would be a great match with a good storyline a bit with it, if WWE can do it right. Now the next match, the reason why I have it quite down low on these, well, it's not really in order, my list right now, but these are the matches that I would like to see. It's not in a top 5 list, as you would say, this is the 5th match I want to see, the most anticipated match I would like to see is this. It's not that, it's just my 5 matches that I would like to see. Another match I would like to see is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jinder Mahal. Now again, this has got another bit of a storyline to it. Now if you didn't know, Nakamura and Cena are facing. I think Nakamura is going to get a shock win over Cena, and I think he's going to go and face Jinder Mahal at SummerSlam and win the belt. Now the reason for this is, now you're probably thinking, really, why would he win the belt? Why would he win the belt? Because Great Khali might make an appearance. One, they're already trying to strengthen the fans and the attention in India. Why would they rip it off of him? Now I think Jinder Mahal will get it back in a couple of months. Now this is what happened. I think Nakamura is going to win against Jinder Mahal, and Baron Corbin is going to run down and cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase on Shinsuke Nakamura. That will give Baron heat because everyone's just excited that Nakamura's just won the championship. And I think he'll come down, cash in, get heat, be a champion for about, I would say, until October, which is probably going to be Hell in a Cell. Then I think it will be Baron Corbin and Nakamura in a Hell in a Cell for that championship. I think then Jinder Mahal will do something to interfere and all that, like be around the cage, maybe come around the cage if they end up getting out of it, which probably will happen, and someone smashes down the table or something like that. Jinder Mahal will come up, probably beat up someone, and then that sets up a feud again. Well, not another feud, but another match between Shinsuke and Jinder. Not Shinsuke and Jinder, Baron and Jinder. Baron versus Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal gets it back. I know there's a lot of floating around, but get with me there. Jinder Mahal gets it back. Then we have Jinder having the title from October to January to the Royal Rumble, where this is where it gets interesting. AJ Styles wins the Royal Rumble and Nakamura wins the WWE World Championship. And then at WrestleMania, we have AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The minds and the marks will be blown. It'll be mental. It'll be a really good match, and that's just a bit of hot potato in, but it's a few months until we have another thing like that. That is there. I know that was a massive, massive block of this video right now. Another match I would like to see. Now, if you haven't heard and seen my channel since back in 2015, I would say, I was quite hatred of John Cena. I still am. I don't like him. I really don't like him. But it does put on some good matches. This is one of them I would like to see. I would like to see John Cena versus AJ Styles. I think AJ Styles will do an open challenge on SummerSlam. John Cena will come out. They'll have an amazing match. Cena will win. I know. John Cena that. He does. But the reason why I say John Cena is going to win. Now, let me get this right. Reason for that is, 1, AJ Styles is going to win the Royal Rumble, isn't he? In what I've just said. John Cena beats him and they have a feud from SummerSlam till around about October. That time again. With the Shinsuke and all that stuff going on as well. That happens. Then AJ Styles will win it back from Cena. Which means he'll be the US champion up until the Royal Rumble. And what happens is he'll lose it on the SmackDown before the Royal Rumble, where he does another open challenge and someone random will come in. Probably someone nice and a returnee or something like that. Maybe even John Cena again. They have another match. John Cena wins it, or whoever faces him will win it. AJ Styles will then win the Royal Rumble and then face Shinsuke at WrestleMania. Here's another one that I think are probably going to happen But I would like to see Usos versus the New Day. That should be a really good match, as they did have on the shittest pay-per-view of the year, Battleground. That was obviously the match of the night, and it was a really good match. I haven't got much to say about that, but yeah. And then the final match is Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins versus The Miz with The Miztourage. Now, the reason why I like to see this is, one, because Ambrose, Rollins and Miz are having like a bit of a longer going feud right now. Stuff like that. I think Ambrose, Rollins and Miz all deserve a triple threat, and it's for a title as well. That's what I like. I think it'll be a good match, and I think The Miz will win and retain his championship. And then Ambrose and Rollins will have a couple of months where they'll just have a bit of a feud with The Miz again, a couple of matches. Maybe they'll have a number one contendership match with each other. And then what I think will happen is pretty much what is going to happen, I think, with this is that they'll have that feud, and then around about October time, I don't know why I'm saying this around October, maybe not October actually, because that's a SmackDown pay-per-view, I would say around about September, a feud starts going on, and then they have a match at WrestleMania. Because imagine the WrestleMania, Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles. Another big one, I think, that might even happen, I know it's a bit of a long shot, Cena, Kevin Owens, Jericho. Why not? Then you've got maybe even Ambrose versus Rollins. And then you might have like a pretty decent one over, like Braun Strowman against Samoa Joe for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. Those matches look solid. Thank you for watching this little wrestling video. If you did enjoy it, please smash the like button. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please, I've just copied what I said a minute ago. Smash the like button and subscribe to watch more content like this with the football stuff as well. Tomorrow there will be a transfer daily, and then the next day, short film. Goodbye.